Hello and welcome to Tech with Heart. I am your host, Michelle Calloway. Tech with Heart's all about empowering entrepreneurs and small business owners to embrace technologies, systems, and strategies that are going to help them stay competitive and relevant in a very rapidly changing digital landscape. And with me today, we have a very special guest. His name is Joe McCants. The topic is the power of collaboration for business growth. He is a very diversified entrepreneur with massive success. He used to run and manage a restaurant chain with hundreds of employees and a tremendous amount of revenue. And he's also currently running a trucking company with millions of revenue. And then he also has a business consulting firm, an educational institute in which he loves to support and empower small business growth. And so he's going to talk to us today about this very powerful strategy of collaboration. So help me welcome Joe McCants to the Tech with Heart stage.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate it and the opportunity to speak, to engage with you in a one-on-one. Definitely honorable, your background and everything you do. But basically, in terms of BEF, in terms of business by financial, and that's more of my bread and my butter, my passion that we have on growing. And what we really utilize is strategic partnerships through that collaboration style. Because what we believe in is you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but if someone already has a better wheel for you, and you collaborate with that person.
And I love that. Tech with Heart, we ended up coming into this realm of being just trying to lead and build a community, where we help small business owners feel like this is a safe space to ask good questions. But I keep telling them, I'm like, you weren't meant to do this alone. You weren't meant to do this alone at all. So when you and I connected, I was just like, wow, you're so in line. So yeah, can I ask you to share maybe an example of a successful collaboration that you had happen within your organization and how that added value? Because sometimes when people hear collaboration or partner, the word partners, they kind of freak out thinking it's like a whole like executive board, like partnership, like, legal agreement, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So please share an example of a successful collaboration.
Well, I definitely do. I just want to add one part, which is, a lot of times people say solo entrepreneur, but the reality is you saying solo, that means you're alone, right? Collaboration, you're an entrepreneur, right? With a team. And with that being said, in terms of a successful entrepreneurs, is finding individuals who feel that they're solo, right? And we like to find people on that avenue. And what they do when they collaborate with us, I have an example with an engineer who we currently collaborate with. He has a platform, he does SaaS programs. And he loves the coding and everything like that. And as of right now, because that was his focus and he was struggling with the sales side, because that's not his strongest strength. So what we allow him to do is collaborate with us. And reality is because we have a strong agency side in terms of offering marketing services additionally to what we do. So now his business is thriving on the terms of the recurring people coming to his platform. So now instead of whatever revenue he was making before, he's actually 3 times that as of this moment right now. So he's seeing the growth in terms of true collaboration and partnership.
I like that because, you want to stay in your lane. Essentially, you want to do what you do really well so that you can continue to do it really, really well. Because if you try and stretch yourself too thin, then you end up not being great at any one thing. And so that's why these collaborations are great. There's this thing called upstream and downstream, right? So there's this mindset that, hey, if I work with people in weight loss, then maybe I should collaborate with somebody who also helps to take a person shopping after they've lost 100 and 200 pounds, right? So those are like great collaborative partnerships because they complement each other. That's beautiful.
Absolutely. And in the perspective of this just as well, a lot of times look at it as you kind of define it as it's some kind of real big, long legal document and someone's trying to take over your company. But if you look at it, we collaborate with platforms, with banks all the time, right? It's all about the position of how we prospectively look at it. So all these are collaborations. But imagine having someone who, like you, as we kind of going into, collaborate in what they do special in. Because at the end of the day, as entrepreneurs, no matter what industry you're in or the size of your business, you will always have to do marketing. You always have to do sales. You always have to do administration. You always have to find this latest technology. You always have to do financial services. You have to do administration, right? Customer service itself. All those hats you have to wear as an entrepreneur, and you still only have 24 hours in a day, right? What if you just want to specialize in one thing? So collaboration helps you with that part, right? And that's the beautiful side of it. So you can do what you do best and make more money doing it.
I was going to actually ask you, how does collaboration not only do what you just did, which is like solving some problems that your clients have, you're having, that others have skills that you don't have, so that collaboration could be like that answer. But what about innovation? How have you seen collaborations bring about innovation to your business model that you would never have otherwise imagined?
Oh, that is a great question. And this is actually happening now within our own organization, which is a beautiful thing because technology is happening so fast, right? Innovation in terms of the latest AI or chat GPT and what's being done and said. And one of the beautiful things with collaboration is you have a platform of technology, we have a platform of technology. Let's consolidate, let's bring it together, right? Let's see how these can be innovation and talk together, right? And make one big long bridge instead of a small bridge. And so regarding even with you have a client and someone needs to respond right away, ideally we always love chat GPT to respond to that avenue, or more or less just from lead generation to automation of task management, right? Sometimes financially we're constricted, right? And that's another cool thing about collaboration. So sometimes you don't have the financial backing to be able to do those things. So someone else is in that position who may have the latest technology. You find a way to have a mutual understanding and benefit to each other.
So I love it when I go to networking events and I happen to show off some of the tech that makes us special and helps us stand out. It's a great lead generation source. And then a lot of people are just like, how can we collaborate? I love that
Yes.
response. How can we work together? I want a little of what you have, and I think I have something that you're going to want too. So let's talk. I love that. That's a great response. If you're doing your networking properly, you're going to get a lot of that.
Yes,
So
yes.
is that a
I do
great,
have a
would
question
you
for
suggest
you.
that's a good strategy though, Joe, as far as like, how do you go find these collaborative relationships?
Say that one more time. I apologize.
No worries. So is networking, like professional business networking, is that a good strategy to go find these collaborative business relationships that we're talking about?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Networking, if you're doing it right, you'll get the result you want, right? And it's more or less being very understanding of what position you're in and being open-minded to say, hey, I need help, right? It's okay to say I need help and getting help through collaboration. So if you know what you need in that weak point, or let's say that pain point that you may have, when you're looking for that networking or that true partnership, you will find the right fit for you, right? Because you're open-minded to say, oh, this person had these intangible things or type of relationship where I want to be, or what can help align me to where I want to be in terms of our desired goals. So yeah, networking, if you do it right, instead of just, a lot of times businesses get stuck into the avenue of, hey, I just want to get to know you. Hey, like the referral side. No, networking is genuine. It's figuring out a way to truly collaborate and find out pain points do you have, what pain points do I have? How can we congest those opportunities, those two entities, and come together in a real, even an aspect. Now I'll tie something in, which is affiliate marketing, right? A lot of times people get a link and they say, hey, I'm an affiliate of this program, and they just want people to click on it. But no, treat it like a partnership itself, right? Through your networking community, right? Educate people, show them that, oh, this is the tools and resources you use, because you will get the result. You will be able to partner with even bigger companies that way. But if you're able to provide the service that they need, that's why they have their affiliate side. So they're looking for collaboration and partnership. That's the real reason for affiliate, is because they're looking for someone to say, hey, come partner with us, right? And if you understand those dynamics, you kind of just say, you know what, I'm gonna use those tools, those opportunities to our benefit to, once again, get to the desire that you want to be in your own business journey.
Being able to do business online is crucial for survival, especially during times of social distancing. So how do you survive and thrive in the sea of digital noise? It's a lot like fishing. You need to know who your perfect customer is so that you can use the right kind of lure to attract them. We help you catch your perfect customer and retain them for future sales through highly converting websites, influencer mobile apps, getting you featured in the news and on TV. Hi, my name is Jerry Bowden, U.S. Army veteran and president of Revealio Software Solutions. Our goal is to help you rise above the competition, be seen as an expert authority in your industry, and embrace technology to stay competitive for long-term success. It's more affordable than you may think. So reach out to us at Revealio.com and together we will make your business come alive.
You're leading right into my next question, which was gonna be, okay, so now that you've identified some good relationships that you would like to build, collaborative relationships, you mentioned affiliate marketing. That's a super efficient and easy and clean way to collaborate and provide that win-win situation. What other tools besides affiliate marketing and referral marketing is similar to affiliate marketing, except for sometimes referral marketing doesn't necessarily, there's no like link to provide somebody for an actual sale, but there's this notion that, hey, if you just, refer business my way, I'll reward you for that, et cetera, et cetera. So what other kind of tools can you suggest that we look into or that you currently are using when you find those partnerships and how to establish those relationships?
Absolutely. Well, there's two different ways that I think of right offhand. One is power of which people miss out on is bundling, right? It's bundling your service with someone else's services, right? You increase the value of what you have. You can, and the way you do that is you can say, okay, how much will this charge that you want to charge this client here? You get what they want, and then, I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, but let's say they have $100 in terms of that deal that they want, and then you have something else that's $100. Why not charge that client $200, right? Why not be able to bundle it and say, here's the value of what we're able to present to you, right? And now you get a team instead of one person or an entity. You get two entities that's coming together to collaborate with you. And the power of bundling is also a way it's leveraging, right? It's getting to the destination much faster itself. It's increasing the opportunity to say, wow, look at the value they're offering. Look at all the different types of tools and resources. It's not just, oh, and I will never downplay it. Like, let's say a SEO. What if you can offer SEO and bookkeeping, right? What if you can offer the opportunity to do financial management, whatever that is, or that pain point for that business, that customer they have. You can hit multiple pain points if the power of bundling. And the other part is also through memberships, right? And you can have membership, you can come together in collaboration in terms of say, this is what we can charge our clients through a membership. I know a lot of times a lot of people want to get paid up front, but membership is a long-term investment, but it's also in terms of it builds and creates that connection with your client, right? Give them the story to tell. They want someone to be with them. They don't want to just say, hey, here, throw this, once again, SaaS product, and then they're just off and they have to figure it out. They don't want to do more work. They want you to fix their pain points, and they also want to be educated at that too. So also the avenue of membership is definitely a powerful way to also collaborate through a bundle.
That's really great. Thank you so much for sharing that. So there are different technologies that you can utilize to create said membership, said bundles, right? And then being able to charge and then figure out that before you go and start selling a bundle, though, talk to your collaborative partnerships and say, okay, if I bring in a client, what does this onboarding process look like for you so that you have understanding? Because essentially, if you're the one doing the bundling, it's your reputation, right? So I also do recommend that if you want to partner with somebody to provide a complimentary service that you're essentially bundling into a package with your brand on it, that you validate that that person is indeed going to be a great person to work with so that your reputation isn't tainted because their back-end systems and the way that they deliver their stuff is just all wonky. And because it does actually, it's a reflection on you. So this isn't something to be so whimsical about. This is something you take your time, you build those relationships, you test the waters, you identify, you make sure everybody's on a win-win. You have multiple ways of connecting with that person or calling them or getting a hold of them if anything goes sideways, right? I mean, these are just some things I've experienced. So I'm just kind of sharing some, some thoughts here. Yeah, setting expectations and being very clear about what those expectations are and delivery times, and what the deliverables are going to be, et cetera, really help in the setting up of these types of collaborative partnerships. Anything else
All
you'd
right,
like to add on that?
no, I definitely agree, and I'll say this I know they utilize this in more in like in an employee side, but it's the truth also on entrepreneur side and collaboration. Where they normally would say an employee side is be quick to fire, slow to hire, right? And it's the same thing, right? If you see there's a bad strategic partner or collaboration, be quick to let it go. Because as you said, your branding, your brand, right? Your identity, your credibility, right? You don't want that to get tied down. So you make sure it's quick, but also be slow to basically marinate. Say, is this the right strategic partner? Even though I may have this pain points, it doesn't always mean it's just about the service they have provided. It's about that relationship. And as you said, the deliverable, right? Is your deliverable matching their deliverable, right? Can they handle the capacity that where you want to go? Or their capacity, is it they're doing it much different than yours? So yes, making sure those things align is a key to collaboration. So that's I definitely agree.
And personality is actually a big player too. So there's this culture that you build within your brand. And so if you are a very positive, like very helpful kind of a culture, you want to ensure that the partners that you bring in have that same vein of essence, because it just feels right. Like customers are aware that there are a lot of people doing this type of collaborative event. Like I bought some solar panels, and then the solar panel company was actually working with a subcontractor to actually do the install, right? So you're made aware, and so you go and you do the research for both companies, but ultimately it's the one I bought the solar panels from that it's going to end up being responsible if their subcontractor ends up dropping the ball big time. And so I'm sure they don't go about that flippant, and neither should you. You should be very, very calm and take your time. I maybe even invest in using them for their service yourself, so you understand all aspects of the processes that they'll take you through, and then you'll have a much better feeling, and your gut should feel really good, like aligned, like, oh yeah, this is good stuff. I want to keep this relationship, and then you nurture that relationship, and you just keep them close by, even if the whatever the bundle isn't like flooding in the gates right now. You keep that relationship nurtured, because at any point that floodgate could be opened up. So that's just some tips from. So Joe, I'm going to ask you to share with the audience how they can reach out to you if they would like to talk to you more about how you've successfully built collaborative relationships, and or learn more about your business empire financial consulting service.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Definitely we reach that at businessempirefinancial.com. There's an opportunity you can click on book an appointment, where there is a team of us. We basically will be able to sit down with you. We also, in terms of what we were just speaking about, we will allow us to do an assessment in that avenue too. So we make sure we align to what your pain points are, and, make sure you're a good fit for us as well. But we definitely care about that aspect of it in terms of utilizing platforms and technology, right? Chat GPT, all these different things. That's how you can reach us, is at businessempirefinancial.com.
Thank you, Joe. I know that being able to just talk to somebody like yourself that's had so much vast experience, especially into so many diverse business sides. Wow, it just takes that learning curve and just goes and shortens it. So even a half an hour with somebody like yourself is so incredibly valuable. Some people pay $20,000 a year to get, an hour a month with somebody of your caliber. So thank you so much for making that offer, that they can come and reach out to you, and that you'll meet with them. And just let them know Tech with Heart sent you. And then also, Joe, what is like a phrase or a thought that you want to leave impressed upon those that are tuning in right now?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I always like to kind of say it this way, which is if you want to create opportunity, you have to invest. You have to invest your money. You have to sacrifice your time, but in return, you're equal opportunity. And if you put yourself in this opportunity position, you have opportunity to make more money. Increase your revenue, and you also get the opportunity just as well to get back your time. So if you kind of stay focused on what it takes to open the door for yourself, always focus on the sacrifice and enjoy the journey, because it's hard, lonely road. and it's okay. There's always support. There's always collaboration. Someone out there does have the answer. So enjoy the journey. Look for collaboration. If you need the help, we're here just as well. Michelle, your platform, what you do already, there's help there just as well. So just reach out.
Well, so if you're tuning in right now and you are a small business owner who's looking for a very heart-centered but yet very innovative small business community, Tech with Heart Network is here for you. We simplify technology to like a fourth grader level so that no matter what age, no matter what background, you can do this. You can grab hold of this and we can empower you to do so. We'll enlighten you and we'll empower you through all the different events and our different guest experts like Joe that will come in and will talk to you about certain aspects of how to grow your business by embracing technology, systems, and strategies. So if you are a thought leader and you are somebody who's out there absolutely crushing it, or even just really doing well in your business with modern, relevant practices of technology, systems, or strategies, and you would like to share that back to other small business owners because you have a heart to help make sure small business owners thrive in these digital era, please reach out to us. We would love to interview you on the Tech with Heart show or have you come speak at some of our Tech with Heart events. We are a nonprofit 501c3. So anything that you do with us, as long as it's, a donation or a volunteerism, you can write it all off as a tax benefit for your business. But we're here to serve. We're here to elevate. We're here to help. So go to techwithheartnetwork.com. And for those of you who are in small business for yourself, here's to your success.
Your story needs to be seen and heard, and your brand needs to be revealed. Revealio elevates purpose-driven businesses into the spotlight through video storytelling, augmented reality video marketing, and professional website design. Get discovered online or in the news. Be featured in national magazines or host your own TV, podcast, or live radio show. Together, we make your brand come alive. All it takes is Revealio. Visit Revealio.com to get started today. Minority and service disabled veteran owned.